Hello, Buckingham students. It's me, Mr. Payne. I hope everyone's having a great week. I am very excited to share this lesson with you. I think it's a lot of fun, and it's a little bit different than what we've done before, okay? We are going to look at volleying with an implement, okay? Now, you may be thinking to yourself, what is an implement? I will show you, okay? An implement would be, could be a type of racket, okay? Could be a tennis racket, could be a pickleball racket, could be a badminton racket, something like that. I have a couple different ones I'll show you here, okay? This is a nice plastic one with a little wrist strap. This is brand new. This is a really good implement. We call these lollipop paddles, okay? These are real good. They're real lightweight. Definitely good for beginners. And guess what? If you don't have some sort of implement at home, I made one. I'm going to show you up close. This was just one of the paper plates that I believe we used for the Frisbees, and I just taped it to a spatula, okay? If you have a spatula and a paper plate, guess what? You have an implement in your house, okay? And you could use this. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to... You're going to need a balloon for this one, okay? I blew up a balloon, okay? And I'm going to use my lollipop paddle first, okay? We're just going to do some easy light taps and volleying, okay? And let's take a look at our cues and steps that are important, okay? The first one is most important. It's going to show you the grip, just to hold it. It's called a handshake grip, kind of as if you were getting a handshake, okay? When you are volleying the balloon or ball, you want to make sure your paddle's lower, and you want to go low to high, striking it low to high. You want to make sure you keep it under control. You don't want it flying all over. And the last part is just tap, tap, tap. That's kind of that motion. You're going to tap, tap, tap it to keep control of it, okay? All right, so I put a little hula hoop here, okay? I'm going to get some practice first. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whoops, 9, and 10. Okay, so I hit it 10 times consecutively without leaving my circle. Now, if you don't have a hula hoop at home, you can kind of make your own little circle. This could be done indoors or outdoors. With the balloon, I think indoors would probably be best, so the wind doesn't blow it or anything, and the balloon's not going to hurt anything indoors, okay? And I challenge you all to see how many times you can consecutively tap the balloon in a row while staying in your little circle or area, okay? That's kind of our beginning step, okay? Now I'm going to come over here, and maybe yeah, we'll still keep the lollipop paddle, but this time I have a yarn ball, okay? This is going to be a little more difficult because I have to use a little bit more power, and the balloon's real light. This has a little more weight to it. I'm going to do the same thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great. Now let's try this out. Let's see if this is a little more difficult. I'm not sure if it's going to work with this type roll. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, not bad. Let's up it a little more. Let's see if I have a more difficult ball. Let's try it out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more step that wasn't written on that sheet that I think is very important, and this goes for almost any activity, sport that you're going to play. You want to make sure you keep your eye on the ball, okay? It's really important. All right, let's try one more time with a wiffle ball, and we'll see if this is more difficult, more challenging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! That was definitely a little more difficult. So again, this is kind of intro to striking with an implement. I had a bunch of different ones I showed you, but again, feel free to make your own at home. That works really well with the balloon, okay? And I'll show you real quick before we go. It's gonna serve its purpose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like the rackets, okay? So again, this is something you're gonna watch this video, you're gonna practice, and then I want you to get outside or inside if it works inside your house, and I want you to practice striking with that implement, okay? I do want to say also, if you have a tennis racket or badminton racket or pickleball or whatever you have at home, go outside and use that too, okay? We had some old tennis rackets in our shed, and this is probably 2 weeks ago. My boy said, can we go to the park? There's a tennis racket court next to the park. And they said, can we go to the park and just hit the tennis ball back and forth? I said, that's a great idea. So we brought these old tennis rackets, but you know, they still worked. And we just practiced volleying, hitting the ball back and forth. And I'll tell you what, it was so much fun just to hit the tennis ball back and forth. We had a lot of fun with it. So if you can do something like that, feel free with a family member, okay? It is so much fun. I hope everybody enjoys the lesson, and I hope to see you soon, okay? Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you. This is Mr. Payne.